why don't you show us how this works?
Well, we call it the Easy Edge hard floor sweeper. It's a hard floor sweeper. You got hardwood tile, great on the tile. It gets in the grout lines, linoleum. It gets big, it gets small. It's so easy to operate. It's non-electric, so all you have to do is basically give a little pressure down, you move it forward, and it works. And I'd like to show you big items like this, and I mean big items, a piece of bread, gone. Now that could be potato chips, that could be maybe a large piece of dog food, really small stuff. If you look over here, really fine particles, maybe that's sand or sugar, or maybe some spices you dropped. Of course, everybody drops these little guys, you know, maybe the kids drop some cereal. I really like the wet stuff. Now I got wet sticky rice. If you ever tried to pick wet sticky rice up on a hardwood floor, it always leaves like a little smear mark. You can pick all that up in seconds and you're done.
And then to empty it, do you have to touch all
To empty it, very easy. It has a back door here. You got a little lip. You aim that into your trash can. If this was my trash can, I just open that up and everything falls right out.
Can you believe that? An entire piece of bread. You know what else this is good for? If you have trouble bending down, if you have trouble getting on the floor, then go ahead and get one of these and then it just picks it up for you. $16 and change to get this home. A great solution to clean any hard floor surface, so including the garage and things like that.
Any kind of interior concrete. Maybe you have like a basement area. Maybe you have like the garage area to pick up some rugs or what have you. I like that it gets the wet stuff. It's so easy to clean. There you go. And you actually used it correctly. What you want to do is just give a little pressure down.
A little pressure down. That's
and then you move it in the direction of the arrows. So I got some potato chips over here. I'm going to pick this potato chips up. You know, usually this kind of stuff gets pushed around. It picks up the big stuff. Over here's a couple of almonds I might have dropped. People love to pick up, you know, around the dog and the pets. Over here, I'm going to go around the dog dish. You can see how it gets that dog food. Now that could be wet too. And I keep saying wet for a very good reason. Because the Easy Edge is non-electric. I'm just going to empty it out if I can.
Alrighty.
What's nice is that the machine can be washed. I designed this so the handle comes out very easily like this. And if you look inside here, it's an oversized disposal bin. Now this can be washed out, this can be cleaned. I like that you can wash it out. Maybe you picked up kitty litter, some dog food. And if you look how it works here, you got 3 brushes that spin simply by moving it forward. I love that it doesn't use electric. It's not loud and obnoxious. You don't have to worry if it's charged, and it's always ready to go. Over here is our very special thing. This is the built-in dustpan. It's like a squeegee. That allows you to get the really small stuff. So when you get it home, all you have to do is just screw your 3 pieces of handle together.
So the handle is the only part that's assembly.
That's fully assembled, always ready to go, nice and quiet. I can do my kitchen in maybe 30 seconds or less.
You know what I love about it? I mean, I know you just said it, but how quiet it is. Because I think about my brother in these situations. He has 2 little girls at home, and the last thing that he needs is to wake one of them up while they're taking a nap because he had to turn on the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, and maybe you have some neighbors that live downstairs or upstairs. You can see over here, I'm going to pick up this pieces of pasta. I got some wet corn over here. I can pick up that wet corn. And notice I can go in any direction I want. I have these arrows that stick out here that are on top of the sweeper. That's the direction you want to go. You want to think of it as more like a shovel and less like a vacuum. You know, you're not going back and forth vacuuming.
Exactly. It's not a back and forth situation. It will pick it up if you go in the direction of the arrow, which is pointed forward, as you can see there. So all you're going to want to do is put a little pressure down as you move forward, and it should pick up the pieces. $16. That is what we're talking about here. I can't even believe this $16. Do want to also remind you that it sold out in its debut. So take advantage of this. I have the red. This one's very popular. You're emptying out the green. We're calling it apple green.
That's all you have to do is
and then we also have it available in a nice baby blue color as well. Great gift too, just makes it very easy.
Now I also like to show you, if I can, people ask, how is it with the pet hair? It's fantastic with pet hair.
Pet hair is tough. Yeah, pet hair is tough. I noticed that we have some glass on the floor.
Absolutely.
Are we going to pick up the glass?
Glass is one of the favorite things that we like to pick up because you don't have to worry about.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, the shards are gone. You don't have to worry if you get those little pieces.
Yeah.
And I got over here is actually.
And then you don't have to touch the glass in the dustpan anymore. You just open it up. and take the glass out, but you don't have to touch it. Alrighty. Do want to let you know we're getting very busy on our phone lines. I encourage you to use automated ordering or your apps or mobile devices. Or not your apps, your QVC app. As a matter of fact.
And did you see how I just picked that up? Very versatile. It swivels in any direction. It's always ready to go. Now, I called it the Easy Edge for a reason.
Yes.
I want to show you how I get the baseboards if I can.
Alrighty.
Now, if you noticed already, the brushes over here, they stick out. I got the idea from the street sweepers or the road sweepers. You know how they go along the curb? I'm just going to go along the baseboard here if I can. I got a couple of pieces of cereal. What's unique is the brushes are horizontal. They're not vertical. You could get so close with a vertical brush. But the horizontal brushes, they literally get underneath that baseboard. You could see how it pulls it in.
It's pulling it in.
It's just like the street sweepers. So you get those dust bunnies. You'll find stuff you didn't even know existed. It does a really nice job scooping that in. And you can go, again, in any direction you need to.
And I want to remind you that you're getting this convenience home for $16 and change. The item number is V33939. We have the red, we have the apple green, and then we have that really pretty kind of baby blue color. But we have a caller. Let's say good morning to Elizabeth from Washington. Hi, Elizabeth. I'm John. I'm John. I'm Elise, and I'm here
John,
with the inventor,
Elizabeth.
John. My
How are
dad's
you?
name is John. This is the inventor.
How are you, Elizabeth?
Oh, great. How you guys?
Well, we're doing fabulous.
You know, this is just, first of all, I looked at the price and I thought, oh, wow. Yeah, I had to squint at my TV because I thought, is it on clearance?
Right.
You know, I mean, the price is so great.
It is.
It's amazing.
And I was saying to the person that answered the phone, I have a cat, and he's a big kitty, and he's really strong. And when he's in his litter box, it's like he's digging, you know, a construction site.
Right. Well,
flinging litter all over the place.
Right.
You know?
Well, you know what? People with cats absolutely love this for two main reasons. Like we discussed earlier, you can clean out this. If you pick up kitty litter or even some regular food, you just want to clean it out. Wet or dry. I can wash this. It's fully submergible. And Elizabeth, I don't know if you know, but we designed this with a very soft brush. Unlike your vacuums or your carpet sweepers, the soft brush is the secret. You get this in the box, if you have one you know, and this is what I like to show everybody. Look how easy the hair pulls out. I'm not getting scissors and tools. I don't have a motor restricting me. So if you do get some hair built up, and everybody does, I mean, come on, let's face it, it's easy to pull out. I'm talking seconds. You'll never use your scissors to pull it out. Now, if you ever start using your Easy Edge and maybe it starts to not be as easy to push, you probably have some hair built up in an area like this. Use the comb, it's in the box. I do a half a turn, I pop this up.
You don't need any additional tools.
No tools needed. In seconds, I can get to these hard to reach areas. I don't have to worry about spending my Saturday afternoon cleaning out my vacuum.
Right.
You just pop this right back in and you go. So it's easy to clean, it's easy to maintain. I love that you can clean it and you're always ready to go. So
yeah, so I think for anybody that has a pet, Elizabeth, I think this is a must-have. I mean, you have the kitty litter situation, but also the fur. So what an easy solution for you.
Now, Elizabeth, also, a lot of people don't know, I put the arrows here to show you to go in the forward direction. The key is press down, move forward. But that doesn't mean you always have to go away from you. If I can show you over here by the table, real life, I have kids, they drop rice, they drop food, who doesn't? Underneath the table here, I got some wet rice. I don't always have to go away from me. I'm gonna take my sweeper and sweep it back towards me, almost just like a broom. And that's wet, sticky rice, by the way. And here's some pasta or whatever you pick up. You know, there's always stuff to pick up. I guarantee you go over your floor, and even if you see nothing, you'll see that it picks up so much.